Hello and welcome back to Warsword Conquest and our dwarven little guy running around fighting all these Skaven by himself and doing dungeons by himself, and well, apparently he's turned into quite the solo character. Anyway, I'm really excited about this character, mostly because I want to get to the Rune Forge. So the best way to do that is obviously to get as much renown as possible. And what's the best way to do that? Well, as we found out in other series, doing the village rescue quest that you get from various farmers around the land, this is a really good way to do it. This is a fantastic way to do it, in actual fact. Now, the main problem that I'm going to face here is the fact that my forces are absolutely awful. Oh yeah, by the way, I gave my dwarf a beard. You can't see it right now, but he has a beard now. I didn't realize that was going to be such a big deal, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. But yes, now he does have a beard, even though you can't see it because he has a helmet. But he does have one, so yeah, that's all good. Maybe you'll see it when we change our helmet or something like that. But yes, other than that, I'm actually going to be attempting to afford to buy Ignore Pain as fast as possible. And we're also going to try and afford to buy some relatively decent armor if we can't find the armor in the various dungeons that we may indeed try to go in and win at. Obviously, I do need to start increasing the dungeon level as well, but I'm not sure how effective that's going to be. Okay, we actually got a lot less. We got a lot less renown than I actually anticipated we'd get from that, but okay, I guess it's not too bad because we do get to level up some of our dwarves there, and I guess that's good, kind of. Yeah, usually in my other series, we were getting a huge amount of renown every single time we did one of those farmer quests. But apparently this time around we're getting really unlucky with that. I actually don't know why that would be, to be honest. I feel like I'm getting cheated, but oh well, never mind. That it happens, doesn't it? It happens. Anyway, there is actually a dungeon here. I would love to be able to do it. However, I don't have any potions. So I'm wondering whether I'm actually even going to be able to. It seems like I can. It is a long dungeon, however. I kind of want to do it. I really actually kind of badly want to do it. So we're just going to speed things up a little bit here. And then I'm just going to go in. And I'm actually going to take some of my forces in this time around, even though I actually don't believe these guys are going to be any good at all in doing this. It's literally just for any assistance whatsoever, just for a little bit of assistance. Yeah, I can't actually take 3 of the same. So yeah, we're just going to take some random people there, and we're just going to see what we can do. Now, obviously, we need to go through 7 rooms with the long duration dungeons. So technically, I should be able to do this with minimal effort. However, the main problem with this is obviously I'm going to have to try and find the... Do I need to find the chest? I'm not sure if I really want to find the chest. I'm going to tell people to follow me, even though they are literally just going to die no matter what I do, I think, probably. They're not really going to be that effective most of the time. I believe this is the right way to go as well, by the way, so... oh, look at that, the dwarf crossbow guy actually got a kill. I'm super surprised. Okay, well that's nice. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd just run into the chest, but I don't really want to go through all these little tunnels and things and try and find, you know, such a minuscule thing. But this might actually prove to be somewhat useful, although, to be fair, oh no, this is... Yeah, this is one of those. It's one of those. This might not work out too well either. This is a large one. This is a large dungeon. It might be too difficult. I don't know. It might be too difficult. Let's just see what I can do here. I'm going to be really, really defensive against this guy. And obviously my Axe of Slaughter is literally carrying me to victory most of the time. I gotta say, I am overjoyed that we managed to loot this in the first episode. I am literally just like, wow, okay, so nice. Because if I didn't have this, I would be in some big trouble most of the time. Although, to be fair, you know, even if we didn't have it, it would just take me longer to kill enemies, which obviously does directly translate into me taking more damage, which would obviously then translate into me potentially dying a bunch, and that's obviously not what we want to do, is it? No, we don't want to die. Okay, there we go, kill this guy. I'm just very thankful that there's basically only clan rats around here. Really nice, actually, to only see those. There's the chest. That's nice, at least. There we go, and oh, we got we got Chaos Lord armor. That's really nice, actually. Look at that. I'd love to put that on. Look at how ridiculous this looks, but no, I can't. Oh well, never mind. We did get a potion of knowledge, however, which is actually not bad. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be exceptional, but it's decent. You know, it's decent. It's all right. You know, it's absolutely fine. It's definitely one of those things that you're going to be really pleased to get. If you're like level 1 or something, I suppose, but as it stands right now, I'm not sure how effective it's really going to be for me, because I am level 7 or something. I'm actually not entirely sure what level I am right now, but I am a pretty, well, high level in comparison to 1,000 experience, although to be fair, I think it's probably going to get me maybe 1 level at least, and I'm kind of happy with that, I suppose, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens. But this is a relatively easy level as well. Orcs, however, are not very fun for me to fight. They have, as I said in a previous series, actually, they have received a rework. Because obviously this version of Warsword Conquest is called the Orc Edition, or the Orc version, which means that they did go under a makeover, basically. And that has really made a huge difference to them. There we go, we got a sword from that chest. Chest was really easy to find this time around. And I know where the exit is, so this is actually going to be pretty simple for us, or at least it should be. And now all I need to do is survive. I can destroy shields so fast now as well. I'm actually really happy about that too, because shields are very annoying. And, well, I mean, to be fair, I think it actually would be really nice for me to get the legendary shield from one of those guys, from one of the merchants. And it's actually pretty cheap. Oh, no, never mind. I'm actually not even level 7. I am level 11. I didn't know that, actually. I completely forgot that I was level 11. I thought I was much lower. So, there you go. But I did get to level 11. I can only hope that maybe we don't need a huge amount of experience to get to the next level. So maybe the potion of knowledge is actually going to be somewhat useful. I have no idea. Okay, so chest, nope. I'm still looking for it. I'm still looking for it just in case. Goblins are not fun to fight, even though I actually really like goblins in general. I'm actually a big goblin fan, hilariously enough. Not sure why that is. I've never really played them in Blood Bowl 2 either. But I have a soft spot for them because of my Warsword Conquest series. A long time ago, I played a goblin, basically a goblin fanatic. That's the theme, or that was the theme of the series. Huge amounts of fun. Absolutely huge amounts of fun. Running around with a massive ball and chain and just literally murdering every single thing that you could get your hands on. That was a really fun experience, and definitely something that has cemented, at least being a goblin fanatic and using goblin units and so on, that has definitely cemented it as one of my favorites. It's quite funny because I actually, I think I'm not sure actually, do I dislike any of the races in Warsword Conquest? I'm not sure. If I ask myself that question right now, do I actually dislike any of them? I don't know. I think, okay, here's the thing. I personally am on the side of, if you are playing a fantasy game or experience, that you should probably not pick human. That's the only thing that I'm kind of thinking. For example, whenever I play or boot up a new fantasy game or mod, I'm always looking to not be human because I want to try to experience something else that is a little bit more, you know, a little bit more diversified. I feel like that's more fun because they may have unique abilities, or they might have some other kind of situation that they have to face. For example, you know, if you think of a game like Dragon Age obviously does have the whole perspective that the elves are basically second-class citizens, and you have to face the prejudice that goes along with that, and that can be a completely different dynamic to what you would otherwise be facing. Anyway, as you can see, we actually did get a Birth Sword of Carcassonne here, which I gotta say, wait a minute, can I use this? No, this is human armor. Or elven armor, or something like that. Anyway, yeah, so this is a two-handed / one-handed weapon. It has a 50% chance to negate some of enemy armor reduction. I'm not a big fan of this. I actually much prefer my axe, so I'm probably going to be giving this to a companion or something like that when and if we actually provide, you know, a companion some gear, because I actually have no idea when that's going to happen. But yeah, we're just going to be selling all of this stuff. I'll sell the Chaos Lord stuff as well. It's highly unlikely I'm going to get a Chaos Companion, and we'll sell this as well. We'll keep this. And I'll keep this stuff too, just because, I mean, literally, I'm getting 3,300 already. I don't think I really need to be, you know, super strict about what I sell at this point. Oh, there's a potion seller. Thank you so much. Oh, I am overjoyed right now. This is great. Okay, so that's wonderful. Now I'm just going to go into the arena real fast too, and we're going to see, can I learn the Ignore Pain skill? 6,000. Oh, that was unlucky, isn't it? Yeah, that was actually super unlucky, because I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, isn't Ignore Pain actually going to cost me 6,000? And I thought, nah, I thought it was 4,000. And no, it's actually not. It is actually not. Yeah, that's great, isn't it? Anyway, we do have 27 strength right now. Do I want to put any additional points into strength, or do I want to spec into something else? I'm thinking right now that maybe it would be a good idea to spec into athletics, so that I can be slightly faster. But bear in mind, I am a dwarf. It's gonna be... I'm going to be slow, right? I'm going to be slow, so it's not really going to be a thing that I'll be able to do that easily. Otherwise, I would like to drink potions of knowledge. Thank you, thank you. There we go, and we actually leveled up to 12. So now we can decide what we want to go for. Well, obviously, as someone very rightfully said, we do have the ability to use willpower, which is going to allow us to increase our magic resistance. Every 2 points will increase a dwarf's magic resistance, and I think that might actually make sense. Because we also need to get leadership, it would be probably pretty preferable for us to level up our charisma anyway. So I will actually level up my willpower right now, because I'm personally thinking that I'm going to have more issues against magic than I will have with leadership at the moment, because I'm not really, shall we say, I'm not really prioritizing leadership at this time. Anyway, I'm going to go over to the other dungeon real fast. That was actually a super smooth dungeon delve, don't you think? I thought that was really easy, actually, surprisingly so. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go over here real fast. Let me see. Okay, so I have a tannery. Yeah, I'd like to get another one. I'd like to get another enterprise as soon as possible, but obviously I would have liked to... Oh, there's GOTREK. This is absolutely fantastic. Join me, sir. Join me. Join me, please. Join me. Yes. He's only 4,500. Very nice indeed. Okay, so I know what I said. I was going to save for Ignore Pain, but GOTREK is an amazing companion for a dwarf. Obviously, I actually wanted to get him as a Skaven, but that's just not going to work lore-wise, and thematically, that's just really not going to work. So, you know, that's completely understandable. So we're just going to be taking GOTREK with us everywhere we go. He has, well, Engineering 3. That's pretty much all he's got for us as a party member, which is yeah, it's pretty sad actually. Pretty sad that he only has that. However, if you take a look at his other skills, he knows how to pay the bills. He has 140 HP, if you can believe that. 140 HP. I'm gonna say, I need you to be my champion. And yeah, otherwise we're just gonna basically go in with him only. There we go. We're just going to go in with him only, and we're going to tell him to follow me, and we're going to have a wonderful time because I actually have some healing potion. Oh, we're actually against Nurgle. Oh, this is... Oh yeah, I forgot. Because I'm taking in a really high-level companion, I'm now going to have to fight really high-level enemies. Oh dear, I completely forgot about that. Well, this is maybe going to be a really bad situation. Should I just tell him to charge? I'm actually wondering whether I should... Okay, never mind. He's just going to solo the whole dungeon, isn't he? He's just going to solo the whole dungeon. He's just an absolute monster. Yeah, well, I should probably look for the chest then, shouldn't I? Ugh. It's probably at the end. Oh yeah, he's just going to murder everything. Okay, it's good that I told him to charge then, I guess. Yeah, so I'm just going to go down this way because this is where we need to go for the chests. If it is going to be, if it's going to be consistent at least. Because maybe it's not going to be, I don't know. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's also nice that we don't have to take in big guys here because... Oh, wow, that's actually a lot of people right there. I wish I had a firearm or something like that right now. Although, to be fair, maybe I shouldn't have that because I'm probably going to then receive reinforcements and that's going to be pretty bad. Okay, let's just go through here. Oh, there's GOTREK. Hello there, sir. Okay, yes, he's obviously going to help us out a great deal. Oh, are you serious? Oh, that was really, really bad on my part. Super, super bad. Literally, I just walked into that damage. But yeah, but there we go. There's the chest. Okay, what do we get? Saurus Revered Armor and some Slaanesh Knight Gauntlets. Not that useful for me right now. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're against Chaos Dwarves. Okay, this might be... oh dear. Okay, yeah, this is going to be very, very harsh. If we get shot, it's going to be bad. Wow, GOTREK is just going to absolutely murder everything. I actually don't know. Is he going to be able to solo this? Do you think he'll be able to solo this? If he does, this is going to be amazing. But he is getting shot. That's the one thing that he's weak against, from what I can tell. Because obviously he doesn't have a shield. He's a slayer, so he doesn't have a shield. But he has amazing ignore pain skill, I would assume. And, well, if I can just get a little bit of experience, I'm going to be pretty happy with this. Because that means that I'm going to be able to hopefully level up sometime soon. And wow, are we the dream team though? That's the question. Is GOTREK and Dwarf the dream team for the dwarves? Are we the poster children? No, we can't really say that, can we? No, we're not really children. Are we the inspiration for every other dwarf in the land? No, not really. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt Dwarf is, at least. I think maybe GOTREK might be. He's doing a fantastic job. Unfortunately, I might get shot by this guy. No, we're fine. Okay, kill him. Kill him. Oh, yeah, this guy's... yeah, as you can see, they've got some very high-tier units now because we obviously took GOTREK in. It's quite funny. I feel like I probably should have just... I should have just got in by myself, to be honest, because it would have made it so much easier. But... I don't know. GOTREK is, well, he's definitely pulling his weight. I think that's cool. But, I don't know. Maybe it's more trouble than it's worth. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, is there a chest here? Down here, maybe? I don't really want to go all the way down. I feel like that's going to be maybe a waste of time. I don't know. I mean, the thing is... The more chests that I can find, the more chances for really, really good loot and or selling potential. So I'm going to get a lot of gold from that, and I actually really like that. Because if I can get some... I don't know. That's the thing. I really don't like having to search for them sometimes. Like, for example, in this situation, I'd much prefer to just go on to the next level. Because I'm risking basically everything right here, because if GOTREK takes too much damage and he gets eliminated, well then I'm going to be soloing a much higher level dungeon than I would otherwise be if GOTREK wasn't here. And so I'm then going to be in a situation where I'm facing literal people that I shouldn't be facing for quite some time, and or in a dungeon of level 10. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm probably not facing level 10 enemies right now, but I feel like it's going to be pretty tricky. So I'm just going to move on. Yeah, there's actually... oh no, I literally just got shot for 37 damage. And GOTREK's been poisoned. Oh, it's Skaven, of course. Oh no, this is really bad, actually. This is really bad. Skaven are some of the more difficult enemies to fight in the dungeon, mostly because you have the opportunity or chance to fight against rattling gunners. Obviously, they probably only appear in level 10 dungeons and things, but, you know, the point still stands. Yeah, so this is the problem here now. We're going to have to deal with these guys who dodge, block, and do all kinds of annoying things. So this is really bad as well. As you can see, you're going to have to take another healing potion right here. Yeah, this is really bad. And it's very annoying that they also gang up on you a huge amount. I don't know whether you've noticed, but yeah, they do. And there we go. Okay, GOTREK's finally coming in here. Thank you. Oh, really needed him to come along beforehand, but of course no. And there's the chest. I just noticed the chest. I was literally... You know what I was trying to do? I was trying to get to the exit. Yeah, I was trying to get to the exit really, really quickly. And they just decided, you know what, that's not going to happen. Yeah, they were very annoying. Unfortunately, can't use the Hobgoblin armor, even though I feel like I might be the same size as the Hobgoblin. I don't know. But yeah, apparently not. So we're just going to go... Alright, this is room 4. Oh dear. Maybe if I go straight forward? Beastmen. Okay, this is Beastmen. We should be okay here. Maybe. Okay, we got some pretty high level enemies. Oh, this guy's pretty high level. Okay, GOTREK. Come on, GOTREK. Kill him. Kill them all, sir. Kill them all. And I'm getting shot for 50 damage. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die here. I think I am definitely going to die. These enemies do way too much damage for my liking. The exit is just up here, but they're probably going to shoot me in the back as soon as I get a little bit closer. Maybe, or maybe they're focusing on killing... Yep, okay, GOTREK's actually dead, which is really bad too. Okay, kill him. Go. Oh, we made it! Look at that, we actually made it, and there's the Dwarven Runic Axe of Cleaving, and some Executioner armor, and some Hardened Chaos Warrior helmet, and this is actually a really, really nice weapon. Unfortunately, this is not something I'm going to be using, even though it does provide us with +2 Power Strike, which I think is a really, really... Wait a minute. Can I actually use this? Can I actually use this at the same time? Does that give me the Power Strike? If that gives me the Power Strike at the same time, I think it does. Yes, it does. I don't even need to use it. Okay, that's actually insane. Okay, that's really, really powerful, actually. Okay, very nice. So let's go back over here to Karak Kadrin. And what we're going to do is we're going to purchase another business, because I'm going to have enough cash for that. I will definitely have enough cash for that. And I think I have a tannery, don't I? Yes, I have a tannery. And we should get something else. We should get a different thing. And there we go. Alright, so let's actually sell this stuff. So let's sell the Execution armor. Sell this stuff. The Hobgoblin armor. This as well. This as well. There we go. 4,500. Very nice. Look at that. That's looking real good. Okay, now let's see. What do we want to go for here? So we can't get a tannery because tannery is not going to be so good. We could get the ironworks. Can we get that? I don't have enough for that. I don't have enough for the ironworks. That's so sad. I could get a weavery. That's going to get me 1,000 profit, and it's only going to cost me 4,500. I think that's probably the play here. Let's do it. 4,500. And we still have 2,000 remaining. Okay, that's good enough. I think that's pretty decent. You know, it's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. Alright, let's make our way on over to the other dungeon over there. I'm a little bit worried, actually, about doing another dungeon, but, I mean, I don't have any healing potions, which obviously is the main... I don't know, I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't actually use all my healing potions in that one, but obviously I kind of had to. There's another quest here to save a village. And I guess we should probably do it. I'm at 55%. Oh yeah, by the way, that's the reason why I went for all that constitution, all those constitution levels, because I wanted to try and gain as much health regeneration as possible. Because when you have so much HP from Iron Flesh, you're going to literally take ages to regenerate if you don't have a medic companion, and we don't have one. So that makes, well, generally I feel like that makes all the difference. These guys are going to be super, super easy for us to kill, as you can tell, and we've already leveled up. These guys only give me 72 experience every single kill, which is really, really sad. I really need to get Ignore Pain. You know, I really badly need to get Ignore Pain, to be honest, but sometimes you just have to go for something that is more effective, which is, in my opinion, getting the businesses. You can also, if you want to, of course, you can become a mercenary with one of your chosen factions if you want to do that. Maybe it would be an idea for me to do that now. I don't know. Maybe, should I become a mercenary for the dwarves? Maybe that would be an idea. I don't know, because we could raid some villages of the orcs then if we want to, and maybe we could do something there. I don't know. Let's have a look and see whether they actually... Yep. There we go. They are actually going to allow me to do that. That's great. So now we are technically at war against the night goblins and the orcs. Okay, that's actually pretty good. This guy, no, I'm not going to do that. Do you have any other tasks? Like, for example, maybe a task that allows me to destroy an enemy base? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, no, unfortunately, they're not going to allow me to do that. So let's go over to Orcish territory. This is maybe ill-advised. Generally, it's probably a better idea to raid villages early in the game so that the enemy potentially doesn't have a lot of time to get massive armies up and running, but obviously that's very much dependent on, you know, how you want to play. But in the base game of Warband, it is far and away much, much better to start raiding super, super early, so a lot of enemies are not even out of the gate, as it were. They're going to take a long time to react to certain things. So let's go over to Ironclaw and see what's happening there. Maybe we'll be able to do it. Oh, there's an Orcish patrol right there. Do you think I can actually fight an Orcish patrol with my current army? I don't think so. I think that's a bit of a problem. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm just going to leave some people behind. I don't want to fight a forest goblin army. Thank you very much. That's a little bit too harsh for me. Okay, let's get some more dwarves. Okay. Yeah, I actually need to level up as well. Okay, so what do we want to go for? Well, obviously charisma, right? I'm pretty sure charisma. I mean, here's the thing. I actually do want to get to 30 strength. But I'm not sure if I want to do that in exchange right now for anything else, because I'm feeling like maybe we want to go for, as I say, additional magic resistance and so on. Maybe that's a better idea. Do I have any Weapon Master? Oh yeah, I need to level up Weapon Master too. Yeah, Weapon Master 2. Okay, there you go. We've gained magic resistance 6+. Wow, that's actually significant already. That's actually really good. Alright, so let's see. How am I going to do this? I don't know whether I'm actually going to be able to even raid this village. Alright, so before we do anything else, hilariously enough, we are now playing as GOTREK, because I actually don't even know why, to be honest, but we're actually up against some Chaos Dwarf slavers, and the main reason why we are having this happen is obviously because I actually wanted to go back to Dwarven territory to recruit some more troops, because I was actually reminded very, very soon, just before going into the village raid, that, well, as you might expect, you know, I've shown this in my, in my native playthrough as well of Warband. You need a lot of troops, at least 30 as far as I'm aware. I think you need 30 or something like that, before you are able to completely ignore the villagers attacking you, because they're going to rise up and attempt to attack you, and that's going to make a huge, huge difference. In general. So basically oh no, are you joking right now? I'm really surprised. What? I'm really surprised that these guys are actually wanting to attack us, but I guess we're going to have to deal with them because there is a forest goblin army attempting to attack. And obviously, as you saw before, I had to, leave some soldiers behind and so on and so forth. And that's obviously very uncomfortable. But playing as GOTREK is extremely fun. So this is a really, really nice way of going about things as well. Champion mode can really make a huge difference. Where am I, by the way? Am I not even in the battle? Apparently I'm not even in the battle, but we're sharing experience. So I guess this is a really good way of actually gaining experience if your own character is awful at fighting or something like that. You know, for example, let's say it's a surgeon-based character and has barely any combat skills, and then you find a character like GOTREK or someone else that is relatively strong. You can get some really, really nice things going on here. Okay, so I have 23 troops fit for battle against 17. This is so weird. This is I gotta say, this is really weird. This is certainly not something I would have expected to happen ever. Okay, so we got some spider people coming up here. There's only 3 of them. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Oh, there's actually a goblin war chief as well. I think it looks like a war chief at least. I'm not sure if it is. Oh, I can't believe he blocked that. Really? That's so bad. There we go. Oh wow, they literally just die. This is so hilarious. GOTREK is such an amazing beast. What a crazy, crazy guy he is. Okay, yeah, let's just tell everyone to charge. Why not? Let's just tell everyone to charge. Also, what's going on with his HP? Does he gain HP every single time he kills something? Or what's actually going on with him? Because he seems to be gaining HP every single time we go into a battle. I'm not sure whether he has a special item that allows him to do that. Or... maybe it's a special ability or something, but yeah, he seems to be absolutely unstoppable. And I mean, this is exactly the reason why I just had to get him. I just had to get him. So many people in the comments have been talking about how GOTREK is an absolute monster, and yeah, I can see that. Because I remember actually recruiting him a while ago, years and years and years ago. In the sort of like original series of Warsword Conquest. Okay, here's the thing. I'd love to be able to recruit this guy, but it's an orc. I can't do that. I can't do that. That's just like mortal enemy sort of thing. I literally cannot do that. That's being a dwarf and recruiting an orc is just not going to work. So we're just going to have to leave that, unfortunately. I really didn't want to, but there you go. Just had to. So let's get some more dwarves here, and we're going to go and try to get some more elsewhere. I'm actually wondering what else we can actually get here too. Maybe there's something we can get that's actually going to provide us with some kind of benefit. I highly doubt it though. I think I don't know. I think the best thing that I can do is probably go into the tavern and see if there's anything there. I'd like to get to 6,000 in cash so that I can get the ignore pain skill. So I'm probably not going to be spending any additional money on things right now, but I don't know when my wages are going to come in either, so that's a little bit unfortunate. The one thing that you got to consider about dwarves, by the way, as well, I'm not sure whether you realize this, or, because I've just literally realized this just now, looking at what the dwarves have available, is that recruitment is very difficult as a dwarf, at least initially, because they barely have any villages. So you kind of have to either move really, really fast and get to those villages before they get raided, or you're just going to have to take more, and that's it. You're just going to have to take some more stuff. Okay, so we'll go over to Ironclaw, and we'll see whether we can actually raid something, or we could go somewhere else. I'm actually not sure. One thing we do need to do, though, is I need to buy some horses. It would be a really, really important thing for me to buy some horses. I have no pathfinding skill. That's actually terrible. Yeah, that's actually another thing that I wanted to mention. I need to go and find Eleanor. I think Eleanor would be really, really powerful for us. Unfortunately, she's quite expensive. I think she's like... What is she? My athletics skill has been reduced? Are you joking? What? I had 3 in athletics and now I've only got 1? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah, okay. This is only, okay, yeah. Okay, fine. It's a temporary, hopefully a temporary, effect, right? I hope it's temporary. If it's not temporary, I'm gonna be, I'm not gonna be too pleased. Anyway, thankfully, it seems like GOTREK is just gonna be, you know, taking over right here. I mean, that's the funny thing. I can just speak to him anytime and obviously disable this, but I think this is actually really, really fun. If you don't think this is fun, then that's absolutely fine. Then I'll switch back and, you know, it's all great and everything, but I think it's actually really cool to get a differing perspective on the battle every now and again, because we've never actually played as a character like this, and he's, I mean, come on. He's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun. I'm actually kind of surprised. He doesn't have Ignore Pain? It doesn't look like he has Ignore Pain. That's kind of weird. Not sure why he doesn't, but whatever the case, he has an insane amount of proficiency, and he's super fun to play as, and that's all that really matters, right? So, let's do it. Murder them. Murder them all, thank you very much. And look at that, he literally is just taking damage, and it just basically does nothing. Crazy. 10 kills to him is literally like nothing, look at that. Reaching 10 kills in the current battle in under 10 seconds, basically, almost. And there we go. Okay, so we can actually take some prisoners if we want to. Not sure if that's particularly... I don't know whether that's even worth it, to be honest. I don't know, probably not. Anyway, we'll go over to the village here. Oh, are you serious? Wow, okay. Yeah, we're just getting absolutely murdered by everyone here. Alright, so we have a little bit of an uncomfortable situation this time around. We are having to fight a forest goblin army. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a tough one, isn't it? Okay, one thing I need to do though is I need to kill this guy really, really fast. I need to kill this guy too. All these. Yeah, because they are literally just gonna run through us and do so much damage. And I need to make sure that they are not gonna do that. So I need to get rid of them as soon as possible. And look at that, actually level to 14. That's super, super nice. Let's kill this guy. There we go. He's dead. I've got 10 kills already? I highly doubt that, to be honest, but yeah, apparently I do. Alright, let's kill this guy as well. The spy... See, this is the thing. The mounted troops of the goblins are surprisingly powerful. And I need to move my forces back, actually. Oh, yeah, okay, so, yeah. Now, this is the thing. I have to solo about 80 troops as GOTREK right now. Alright, so this is actually what I was worried about right here. The archers being the only thing left alive. That's why I was kind of trying to pivot around to them as I was being chased by huge amounts of people. But there you go. I actually did manage to achieve victory here against basically all odds. But that is indeed GOTREK for you, as you see. And we now have 31 renown as our reward for this, which is hilarious. And we also get a stone troll. And we also have Black Orc Immortals. Should I take some of these guys? I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. I said to you before that I didn't want to take these guys because this is basically anti-theme. And yeah, you're right. 100%. Obviously. It's not particularly, you know, on brand for us to have orcs in our party. And I guess that is indeed true. So what I'm going to do is I will keep them in my army for now until we get to, you know, raid the village or something like that. Please don't attack me. I am literally at this point thinking to myself, please just do not attack, okay? Just don't attack me and then I am fine. Thank you very much. Yeah, they're very annoying, aren't they, to just attack me all the time. Okay, so there we go. Let's go into the tavern here. Let's see what we can get. There's a ransom broker. Okay, this is obviously pretty decent. It's going to give me 500 extra. Yeah. I was kind of hoping for more than that, but we barely have any prisoner management skill as it is, so I really shouldn't be surprised, should I? No. Okay, let's see. What else can I do here? Not much. Okay, let's go over to Everpeak. Let's get some more dwarves. Yep, nice. 14. And basically I'm just trying to use these orcs as kind of like a deterrent, so that people are less likely to actually attack me. Oh, if that's actually gonna work. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna fight with GOTREK once again. This time around, however, we are up against an orcish army. This is not just some random night goblin forest army or anything like that. This is literally part of the orcish faction itself. So this is probably going to be really, really difficult for us, and that's the reason why I'm actually kind of happy that I took those Black Orc Immortals. However, this is what we're going to face. Yeah, a bunch of these annoying guys. So I'm going to have to do an insane job here. So much, oh wow, yeah, these guys are... Well, it looks as though we're going to be fine. I think in general, GOTREK is just absolutely monstrous, and he is... I don't even know what. I don't even know what I can really say about him, apart from the fact that he is literally just saving us so hardcore right now. And it's actually quite... We just got a Dwarf Rune Lord. Wow. Look at that. We literally just got a Dwarf Rune Lord. That is the most hilarious thing in the world. That is literally one of my favorite units from the dwarves. And we also got a bunch of other dwarvish units. And this just goes to show, hey, you know what? Look at that. I just swapped a bunch of, you know, Black Orc Immortals. Well, I mean, most of them actually ended up dying, which is actually pretty good, considering I don't really want to use the orcs that much. Yeah, that's really worked out very, very nicely in actual fact, so that's great. Anyway, let's go over to Ironclaw here and see whether we can actually take a little bit of a raid. Maybe we can make it work, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so unfortunately it looks as though the villagers are still willing to attack, even though I have a significant amount of troops. I actually have, I don't know, 50 troops or something like that, but I can only assume that maybe some of them were not actually active. It could be that they were knocked unconscious, or something along those lines. That might be the reason. Unfortunately, I'm also not controlling GOTREK this time around, so we're going to have to deal with NPC GOTREK, which I hope is going to be just as good as me playing him. Hopefully it is, because he could just solo basically anything pretty much. I'm pretty sure he could just solo entire armies at this point, which is just crazy. But yeah, he is amazing, and well, there you go. That's all you really need to know about him, isn't it? Now I actually have to be careful as well, which is really funny, because obviously beforehand I'm still being careful, of course. You know, I'm still, you know, trying to play relatively carefully, but you don't really need to that much as GOTREK, because you could just run at the opponent. You've got so much proficiency in the weapon that you're using that you literally just go like, well, you know, I'm going to take some damage, maybe, but that's not really going to make any difference. Look at that. 18 renown. Look at that. And my relation with Orc troops has increased from 6 to 12. Look at that. That's so nice. Why did it increase? I don't know. But there you go. Anyway, plunder the village, then raise it. Let's do it. Let's hope. Okay, I did not join this company to be led by someone who attack innocent villagers. Aha. Okay. Yeah, so in other words, he actually doesn't like raiding, which is to be expected, I suppose, because he is super powerful. And look at that, I'm literally not even making a huge amount of cash anymore, because I have a pretty large army now, and I've got a bunch of trolls and stuff like that. So I suppose that's making the difference. This is not a very good haul either, by the way. Look at what we've got going on here. This is actually really bad. Surprisingly so. So yeah, I'm actually kind of a bit disappointed by this. I was hoping that we'd get a lot more than that, but yeah, oh well, never mind. I guess I can just make my way out of here anyway. He's not going to be very pleased if I raid another village, so I'm probably not going to do that. However, hello there, what do we got going on here? This is actually an army that I could potentially take on. I think I might be able to achieve victory here against them. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I have 2 attribute points. What do we want to spec it in? I'm thinking charisma right now, and then we'll put the 2 skill points that we have in, well, I think 1 in weapon master, 1 in leadership probably is good. Because we've got to think about this. Willpower is only every 2 skill points, as it says. Every 2 points will increase a dwarf's magic resistance. So that's really good. Let's have a look here. I still have this. Okay. I hope he's going to restore himself after a while, because otherwise he's going to have such little athletic skill. It's going to be really, really sad. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be giving us some really, really nice renown here as well. I'm just going to tell everyone to charge. Should I tell everyone to charge, actually? You know what? I don't know. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Let's not tell them to charge right now. I'm going to probably be getting rid of the trolls and the orcs after this, because, well, first of all, it's not really in keeping with the theme, and obviously the fact that they are draining my resources as well quite significantly. I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah, that's basically it. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. Yeah, GOTREK. Come on now. Get him. Get him. Thank you very much. Okay, I love it. Okay, otherwise, can you kill these guys, please? Can you kill this? He has no shield. You should be able to kill him really easily, fellows. Nice. It feels like GOTREK is literally a superhuman at this point. It really feels like he is so incredibly strong. And I mean, that is to be expected, I guess. I mean, literally, I mean, I guess it would probably be the same thing if we were to play as Thrud. Can you imagine playing as Thrud? Whoa, that's gotta be insane. I mean, especially if you give him some legendary armor or something like that. Can you imagine actually, you know, getting a companion kitted out in legendary armor? A companion that's actually really, really powerful? You know, not just like a level 10 Skaven or whatever, but just getting someone that is like Thrud or GOTREK or whoever kitted out in legendary gear. I don't even think GOTREK has legendary gear right now, but he would be amazing. I mean, well, to be fair, he is already amazing, so I don't think he needs anything extra. Do you think? No, I don't think so. Anyway, there we go. There's another 11 renown for us. Okay, so as I said to you before, I'm not going to be taking any of these other kinds of units anymore, and we're going to be swapping out the Stone Trolls and the Black Orc Immortals, and we're just going to be dealing with our own people now. I was a little bit, you know, I was a little bit too tempted, I guess, to take the orcs, and obviously I was basically just needing some assistance. I just needed some additional people to kind of help us out a little bit here and there, and that was the main reason why we were doing that. Otherwise, there are a couple of prisoners here. I guess I'll take them just in case there's a ransom broker or something like that. Yeah, I have no space, so I'll just leave it like that. There we have it. Okay, so we've got 72 in our army now. Actually pretty nice. And we've also taken the Mighty Fist from the orcs. So it looks as though they're actually about to be eliminated or something like that. I don't even know. That seems a bit too fast, but it seems like they are very, very close to being eliminated completely, which is really weird, actually, all things considered. But there's another 3,000. Let's go into the arena. Can't go into the arena just yet. Okay, that's kind of sad. It's because it's midnight. Of course we can't go in there just yet, but we are going to be able to sometime soon. So yeah, the Mighty Fist, where's that? There. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a town. So they actually just took that straight up. That's really, really nice, actually. And yeah, I have enough to be able to do the thing. To be able to... Oh, I still can't do it? Are you serious? Why is it still locked? Okay, there we go. Now I can do it. Okay, so combat skills. I wish to learn Ignore Pain. Thank you. There we go. We did it. And now I don't want to join the feast. I actually want to join the tournament. Here we go. A tournament. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, wait a minute. Can I actually... Oh, no, I don't want to use this. Oh, dear. Not a big fan of this. Don't really... Oh, wow. You just got murdered, sir. Okay, kill him. Kill him. Oh, hello. Okay, my teammate is just murdering everyone. I'm I'm a little bit daunted by this guy. If I have to fight him, this is not gonna go well. Okay, no, it seems like we should be fine. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to at least eliminate one person. There's a Dwarven Rune Lord in this particular in this particular tournament. This is going to be very, very painful. Oh wait, no. Ignore Pain and Ward Save and all that stuff doesn't actually work in the tournament. So that's really good, actually. Oh, what? I killed this guy? Really? Okay. You know... Okay, wait a minute. I think I have come to a certain kind of mentality at this point. Because I am used to playing as GOTREK, I am now spoiled. So basically what's happening is I'm playing my own character and I'm thinking to myself that I am basically incapable of doing anything useful. And that's purely because GOTREK is such a monster that there is just, well, you know, he just can do everything, and I basically feel like I can't do anything at all. Because GOTREK is just an absolute beast. He is actually in this tournament. Oh dear. He has a two-handed as well, which is even funnier. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him, people! Thankfully he doesn't have crush against blocks. He doesn't have crush through blocks. This is going to be super nice and simple for it. He's with a Dwarf Rune Lord as well! Are you serious? Okay. I might be able to beat him. I might be able to... Yeah, there we go. We actually beat him. Can you believe it? I cannot. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm actually doing things. Can you believe it? Look at that. Wow. Done. Oh, there's the Hold King. Wow. Well, it's probably not the Hold King, but it's someone. I don't know. Maybe it is the Hold King. I don't know. But yeah, GOTREK, he just got eliminated. He just got eliminated by some random dwarf with the basic armor on still. He's not very happy. He's not going to be very happy about that. Okay, here we go. This is going to be not too... What? Okay, this guy must be literally entering the tournament with basically 1 HP or something like that. He must be extremely injured. Otherwise, there's no way that would be happening. Okay, come on now. Yes. Nice. Prince Vladislav himself. I don't know who that is, but he's a prince, so there you go. He must be important in some way or another. Okay, wait a minute. That guy literally just got murdered instantly. Okay, I have a two-handed. This is not really going to work out too well for... Oh, actually it did. Never mind. Who's this guy? Oh, never mind. He's another dwarven vassal, apparently. Okay, that's hilarious. Okay, so let's see. Who am I up against? Mr. Hold King Cazador Thunderhorn. All right. Okay, yeah, so he's shooting at me, but I should be absolutely fine. It's got a long reload. Let's just try and avoid this. Don't get killed, don't get killed. Okay, there we go. Whew. I was a little bit worried there for a second. Okay, don't get killed now. Oh yeah, I remember. He's the one with basically 0 HP, isn't it? Yeah, okay, there you go. That was really lucky, but look at that. We got 10,000. I got 20 renown for this, which is even better. And now we are doing fantastically. We got 11,000. Look at that. 11,000 gold. And I don't even know what I need to do now. I guess the best thing for me to do is probably go down to the Mighty Fist. I think this is a town. I think it's a town. And just go in there and buy an enterprise or something else. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, we had a great episode. Really enjoying this, actually. Hopefully you are as well. And yeah, thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time.